put these guys somewhere. They're going to yell the street.
That's a red herring.
It's not a red herring.
I'm not talking about pro and anti-housing. I'm talking about anti-consultation. You guys are doing yourself a disservice by denying us a conversation. Excuse me? Shipping the housing facility. No, I don't know. Give me the facts. Give me the face. People are concerned. Give me the facts.
So, let me finish.
I've seen the signs go off 6 months before.
Slow down, slow down.
Come on. Come on.
Now we were actually having a conversation. Okay, let me talk to you. Stop. Let's all look at it. Now, we've established it's going to happen, okay?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's going to happen.
I guess I can't stop it.
Now, where we can work together is to work out those questions. So, what do you want to make it better?
Okay, five more cops a day, right in the corner. That's
So
what I
you want
want.
more police? Something will work with the VPD. You want what? More security? You want X, Y, and Z?
Yeah, that'd be
That's what we said we're going to give you already. It's part of it.
Did you not have that before?
It is.
No, but you don't have that before?
It should be in the circular. There's going to be.
Where?
So,
You get it? I didn't get it.
so let me tell you. Okay, this is one.
You guys are classic, man. Classic at making a decision and recovering your trail.
I'm trying to. So here's what I'll tell you. What will happen? Absolutely. Hey, wait, get your phone out here. Everything there. Okay? There will be a written management plan. There will be a community committee right here who know what goes on in this building all the time. So you can nominate anybody you want. So you know what's going on. It's not going to happen in isolation. All right. And if we need more security, we'll get more security. We need X, Y, Z. That's what we said. We're going to have a written management plan. Now, that's why we're here, to start talking about what we need, what your fears are. You understand? Now we're going to sit down, and you guys will be part of that written management plan. You will be part of the community advisory committee. You got it from me, and that's the truth. Okay? No spin. You got it. There it is. Because you're I'm giving you some clear information. Hang on. So you heard this at the PAC meeting and other meetings we've had in the community.
How many more police are you giving us?
No, I've seen the transcripts of that meeting. Oh no, hang on now. The reason for that is we didn't have that nailed down yet. We were trying to find a nonprofit that would suit the community. We weren't going to lay in some that people aren't comfortable with, so we had to find the right one. That's why we were working real hard for you to make sure that the nonprofit, the population, and how they operate the place and the agreements is compatible with everybody. Because we would not do anything that would harm your community.
Except you won't ask us first.
You want a veto. You want a veto. So
Because you don't trust the citizens to make an informed decision. Exactly. How do you know? After the fact, you're not getting it.
So are you saying that the lack of transparency is because you said people won't
We're ignorant? Is that what you're saying? That we won't make rational decisions?
let's calm down.
We're good at paying taxes, but we're not good at making decisions. Yeah, you're good at taking my taxes. I'm
That's
just
gone a
paying.
little bit too far. You're playing it up to the cameras.
I'm not at all.
Yeah, you're
I don't
absolutely.
think so. So, Mr. General, you can guarantee you will get more police resources. If there's a spike in crime,
Yes.
you will.
Yes.
When will you tell us that?
Right now.
So when are we gonna get, these gentlemen, we're gonna get a couple right now? How many are you gonna give us? Last time I
Let's
checked,
get-
our budget's been slashed for police resources in the
That's
community.
not true. So let me.
It's not true. I just asked the police officers outside. I
you
won't
know
point
what?
to them.
I'm not. Look, even the policeman was rolling his eyes now. So
That's interesting. He's only told me. Yeah. 100%. It's a fact, this gentleman mentioned. It's a fact.
if, as I said earlier, if this was a shelter, I would believe that. I would agree. But it's not a shelter. Let's get that straight right now. It's not a shelter. No, it is very. It's not a shelter. This is not a street intake. This is a place where people who are waiting for permanent housing will be able to live for a few months until their housing is ready.
So is Jody cover wrong? So this gentleman, so you just said you know her. So is she incorrect when she says this location? I assume she knows what it is, and she says it. She expects 100%
Let me
increase.
talk to
Is she
Jody.
incorrect?
I will talk. See, I'm just
I'm just curious what the facts are because the VPD tends to be a little bit more responsive when citizens call call.
I'm going to ask a very common.
No idea what you're talking about.
I'm going to ask a question very common.
All right, John.
Can you confirm for this community that this is going to be a temporary project, and that in the fall of 2014, when you expect to have permanent housing units built, can you confirm that the Ramada Hotel, the temporary housing for the homeless here, is temporary?
Well, if there is a need next year, and we have the right population, yes, it will be used again for the same purposes.
So it's not temporary housing.
It is temporary. It's interim because these people are waiting for.
That contradicts the letter you guys sent out.
But it can be. Well, exactly. If they're not causing any problems and they fit into your community, why wouldn't you want them?
We don't know that. We don't know that.
We don't give it a go.
Where do you live? Let me ask you that question. On the west
6th
side?
and Renfrew.
Really?
East Vancouver. I went to Windermere.
I went to Templeton. How many social housing units do you have over there?
We got lots up on Kingsway.
I know lots of guys that could probably live in the shelter. And I love these guys, but guess what?
I'm an East Van boy.
That's all I want to know is that people
I'm
are
East Van
listening.
like you.
That's great. So we're probably coming from the same page.
Well, I mean, you asked me where I live. I'm telling you about it.
Exactly.
Did you have something that you wanted to ask about?
Well, they're citing me, Jodine. I haven't spoken to Jodine, right? So I don't know what
Oh, yeah, that's the community police officer. And so there's been some issues in some of our housing units, and you raised that with me before, in terms of some of the crime stats, correct? Yes. So
This is from Jodine Keller. There is 100% likelihood of increased crime within a 2-block radius of the new building.
well, that's her perspective.
That's VPD.
Yeah,
I
that's
would
correct.
consider her an expert.
It's pretty good. The police are pretty good in this city, I find. They're pretty good. They know what they're talking about.
Perspective on this. The one thing we know that affects how people do is whether they're supported or not. Right? People come in here feeling like the neighborhood doesn't want them. What do you expect them to do? Imagine that we present a different example. Why don't we look at ways that we can help them?
Can I sign up for Vision right now? Can I buy a membership? Because this is what this is. It's a big membership drive, isn't it?
Right? Why don't we make people feel welcome?
NPA
Imagine
#1
what a
here.
difference.
NPA member.
I'm actually a Coke. I actually let.
Oh, there you
really.
go. That explains it all. Yeah, go on.
What a difference it would make to come into a place like this and feel supported by neighbors.
By the way,
Can't we set
I
an
want to ask
example
a
here?
question as a taxpayer.
Yes, ma'am.
We just visit the suite over there, the
Yes.
homeless going to live. It's too luxury. A lot of people live in basement with their family. The low ceiling, there's no lighting, and they don't have such living. Such
So
luxury.
you're saying that it's too nice?
Yes, it's too nice for homeless people.
Oh, I don't
Spend
think so, madam.
taxpayers' money.
No,
Do you
no.
ever go to any of the basement streets along this community?
These people, let me explain. So these people are now recovering. They've lived on the street. They've lived
Recovering
in very
from
poor
what?
conditions.
Drugs.
Drugs,
No,
alcohol,
no, not
sex.
all, no.
I've asked questions. Do we know that any of these people have been past sexual?
I'm trying to hang on. I'm trying to answer this lady's question. So let's be gentlemen.
One question at a time.
All right, one at a time. I'm going in one ear. So this is what's available. And where else can we put these guys? It happens to be, in your opinion, very nice. It is an old hotel. I don't believe it's too nice.
It's not an old hotel. It's a Ramada Hotel. We know the owner. He spent lots of money to renovate his suite. So if the small suite over there is more than 200 square feet, or maybe 250, but the second floor that has two queen beds with a bathroom in the middle, so that's over the average living condition that in this neighborhood.
Well, let me
Lots
put
of
it this
people-
way. Okay, I understand. I understand.
So that's
But
taxpayers' money. You spend $7.3 million on this building for 40 people.
no. We can use this building and land in the future for city development and other projects. It's an investment for the city. We don't know yet. Let me, I'm talking to her now. Okay? Please. So, This land now belongs to the city. It can be used for many different things. It can be torn down one day and new housing or whatever. It can be redeveloped, but it's an investment. For the next year at least, we want to use, we want to use it to put some people who are getting better, so they can then go to the permanent housing. So then they're out of here forever. But we got to give these guys somewhere to live. Otherwise, we have to put them back out on the street. And I don't want to do that because we've already spent 1 year with us, several months getting better. You don't want them to go back on the street because if they can't come here, where are we going to put them?
But you are the far very location, not here. Here, so many residents, right? You will cross so many people's time. You go far away, right?
No. Hang on. These people are getting better. Just like anybody else you know who's getting medical treatment or whatever, are you going to turn your back? I can't turn my back on them because they're getting better and many of them are working already. They got part-time jobs.
How about you can move here too?
I don't live that far.
Why not send it to your neighborhood?
They are in my neighborhood. It's not a problem.
The next question we have.
No, this guy had the next question. Hang on. Yeah.
Okay, so the Ramada Inn went on sale for $4.5 million. And you guys
don't know.
And you bought it for $7.3. I want to know how it got brought up to that.
I have no idea. I have no idea what the selling price
And
was.
so here's
That's just hearsay. I don't know.
yeah, one of the biggest problems is
The question I think you're asking me-
everyone here had a different story. No one could tell us 100% who these people are.
Well, let me try. Okay, let me try.
No, let me finish.
All right.
I'd ask the question: do any of these people have past sexual convictions?
No, we would not move.
No. Let me finish. Everyone said that is not discounted. You are 1 block from a school. Less than a block from a school. A half a block from a school. I asked another person. No, one more second.
all right.
I asked another person. I asked her, "Do you have kids yourself?" And she said yes. I asked if your house backed onto the alley to here, would you send your kids to play in the back alley or in the backyard by themselves? She would not answer that. One of the ladies with, the tags.
Show it to me. Which lady said that?
She never said it. She never answered my question.
Well, then that's never. You said that. She said no.
I never said that. I never said
okay.
no. I never said that. She just wouldn't answer.
Well, it was my family. I had no problem. You know why? It's because it's the type of
Then
people.
you come to buy the house at the back there.
Hang on, let me finish. So, and the reason why I say that is because how we select people to move to this particular site, we're vetting very carefully to make sure that we fit in with the neighborhood. Now, we're going to work with the community we're having a community advisory, we're going to have a written management plan and all that kind of stuff to make sure who gets in, what happens here, what happens if there is any problems. I don't anticipate any, because these are folks who are under care and treatment. Some of them are working part-time right now. They're back on their feet. And I think that's who we want to support, right?
I sure do, but I do have a problem. My other question is, to one of the ladies,
No, it's not, because the land is city property forever. So the value will go up, and we can sell to somebody else and make your money back. So there, that's another way of looking at it.
yeah, but it's more people that us as tax-paying citizens have to
pay
pay for
taxes
them.
too. I pay it
I'm
too.
not saying you don't.
I
But
pay a
we
lot.
have so do I. But what does that mean?
For working for city. You
No,
don't work for
I
city.
get 60. I get our pay is very limited. It's actually based on the average salary of Vancouver. We're the lowest paid city council in
Okay, here,
Canada.
let me one other thing.
I wish.
Well, one other thing.
Burnaby gets 100 grand. We don't even get close.
Okay, well, one other thing.
No, it's true.
Bonuses.
No,
Okay.
no bonuses.
Okay, one other thing.
None.
I asked her.
I wish.
Not like
I
such
asked
a
her.
person
I asked
like that
her.
give a
Will you
question
have a
and say,
sweep?
give nothing. Eh?
I said, will you have a sweep of people going out, in the morning at 7 a.m. looking for needles? Because past experiences, there should be needles.
If that's what you want, then the answer is yes.
She said yes. So
There you go.
No, she said yes. So which means means that they're expecting that. They're expecting.
No, we're
some,
expecting a needle sweep because you guys want a needle sweep.
No,
So
I
here's
never
the
said I
deal.
wanted it. I asked her, "Will you be doing that?"
So,
and
the
she
answer-
said, "Yes." And I said, "Okay, well, you're expecting some sort of, you know."
Well, because everybody thinks there's going to be a lot of problems. So sometimes we do things just like.
You know what? This is so political. I feel like I'm chasing my tail around.
Well, no, it's because I'm being dead honest with you. If you say you want a needle sweep, then we'll give you a needle sweep. It's like down at one of the shelters. The
I
guy,
never said I wanted it.
Whatever,
I never
whomever.
said I
If
wanted
somebody
one.
said-
You're twisting it. You are twisting it. I asked now, if there's, will you be having, you know?
well, do you want one is the question.
That's not the question. I'm
And the answer is-
stating. I'm just stating a fact. The
trying
fact
to
is,
understand.
well, yeah,
Right.
my fact is asking, will you be having a needle sweep? And she said yes. Okay, so I said, well, natural conclusion to that is you're expecting problems and drugs and needles and crack and all that stuff.
So the reason why we said, because we heard and people had sent us emails and fears, we think there's going to be more needles. So will you do a needle sweep? So we said yes. I mean, we're trying to respond to your fears, man.
No. You know, that is like, you know,
It's up to you.
that is just, you just twist everything the
main
other way.
question, like how you can give a guarantee our kids goes to that.
Pardon me, I don't understand what you said.
How you can say a guarantee, like our kids go to traditional school, they're small. Of course there's gonna be a measure, there's gonna be a crack, all the way 24 hours.
So this guy says, you're saying, of course there's going to be, and so I'm telling you that if you have that fear, we will then do the sweeps. Now we'll see how many needles we actually get. We may not get any. Some of the places we've had sweeps, we've had zero. Because the community wanted it, we said, okay, we'll give it to you. Another community said, I want cameras. I said, fine. So we just put it up because they wanted it to give you some, so we can watch. We review the tapes, nothing happened. They wanted extra lights and fencing. If you want it, we'll do it. That's what we're here to do. So that's why we're going to meet with you, have the community advisory committee here at the building. You guys can say, this is what we fear, this is what we want, this is where we're seeing problems, or this is where we're not seeing problems, so we know. So we can react to it immediately.
So when is the next meeting we can get together, like a question and answer, because people there's a
Well, I'll
when
talk
you
with-
came,
yeah, no,
when
I
you
agree.
came, there's
It's not a
almost more
good
than
format,
50% people gone.
Yep.
More than 50%.
Okay, that's fine. So I was talking to our staff.
because-
So I'm talking to staff. This format didn't work. The open house, I heard that loud and clear. So we'll come back together and work out the best way of getting the information that I'm telling you out right now. And then it could be a question answer. It could be whatever you want. We can figure it out.
Let's say this community, this and this block. Let's say that's people they don't want this place, like people they don't want any shelter or place.
It's not a shelter. You keep using that word.
Let's say temporary, whatever.
It's interim housing.
Okay,
It's a
what-
very different beast.
So let the people
There's no street intake. It's not a street intake place. There's no street homeless living here that will be living here. These are people who've been in care and they're under treatment. They're going to get better. They're waiting for their permanent house.
Just like us though, right? Like us though, right?
Pardon me?
No, actually,
Once you are on track, right? How many people can make that track?
We would only put people here who are doing very well. And wait.
You see really well. We can do that.
Well, you know,
Really well, they won't be
the
homeless.
last time you had a cold, did you take your medication all the time?
It's different, okay? Those are different disease, okay? If you say
I know
that,
those
right,
people who
I teach medicine, buddy. I know. I teach medicine at UBC. I know.
you know, every of us, you left.
I'm Dr. Jang. How did you ever know that?
As a city council, you never respect the people here.
I do. That's why I'm
You
here.
only respect, those people, you never respect us, right?
I'm here is
If
because
the city can spend this much to buy this
here.
hotel, why not spend the money buy our house so we can move out?
because they won't.
You can buy our house and then you move out.
You know what?
You know, this
You're
really
fearing
upset
the
us.
worst. You're fearing the worst. And I don't think it's going to be any of the
There are people in the neighborhood that support this, myself included. And I think that there's a lot of, the process has been very, very poor. I live 2 blocks away, we didn't get notice. and I support this, and I will work hard to make this good. And I think there's a fear here that is because in part the process and lack of education. And I've just been speaking with some friends, Judy, Grace, to give and the chair of the pack to create an educational opportunity at the school early in the new year to talk about things that you fear. And if I can be graphic, people fear the unknown. 70 years ago, we feared the Japanese people and we put them in internment camps here because we feared them. We thought they were going to hurt us. No, let me finish. Let me finish, please. No. If you don't want me to speak, then I will stop speaking. No, you're wrong because you lack information.
When you're using the Japanese people,
Sorry, this lady was
people's children's lives away, this is our experiment. The way the city runs our lives, letting us know, like, right when it's done, all said and done, is totally wrong.
I agree.